there's something I can give in exchange for everything you give to me. Read my mind, you make me feel just fine. When I think my peace of mind is out of reach, the scales are sometimes unbalanced, and you bear the weight of all that has to be. I hope you see that you can lean on me, and together we can calm the stormy seas. We love so strong and so unselfishly, and I tell you now that I made a vow. I'm giving you the best that I've got, baby. Yes, I tell you now that I made a vow. I'm giving you the best that I've got, honey. Everybody's got opinions about the way they think our story's gonna end. Some folks feel it's just a superficial thrill. Everybody's gonna have to think again. We love so strong and so unselfishly. They don't bother me, so I'm gonna keep on giving you the best that I've got, baby. They don't bother me, said I'm gonna keep on giving you the best that I got. Listen, baby, somebody understand me. Somebody give his hand to me. I stumbled my whole life long, always on my own. Now I'm home, and my weary mind is rested, and I feel as if my home is in your arms. My fears are all gone. I like the sound of your song, and I think I wanna sing it forever. We love is so strong and so unselfishly, and I made a vow, so I tell you now I'm giving you the best that I've got. Listen, baby, I bet everything on my wedding ring. I'm giving it to you, baby.
Mike's on. Hey world, it's your girl, Tamika Harper, aka Georgia Me, and welcome to another edition of the Georgia Me Perspective here on statusnetwork.net. Yes, last week, bitch was feeling bad, so I couldn't even come. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm so sorry. But I am here. Ooh, look at how the blue screen is going into the white parts. Y'all see that? Can't wear shit with white in it, so now we know. But I don't mind having it illuminated on my titties. It's okay. Oh, it's the blue part. The blue part is where it's illuminated. That's cool. I might wear some part of blue every week just to do that effect. We are here today to have a good time, talk about what's going on in our world, black world, finding solutions to our problems, and just, you know, a real intelligent hood, country, nigga, international perspective on what goes on in our world. Unapologetically here on Status Network, the Georgia Me Perspective. I got a couple of guests who are also my friends, and we're going to talk about different things, our own personal roundtable, a better version of The View, a greater version in the Sister Circle, a a realer version than the talk. I'm just saying, you know, but not always. But we do have that element here at the Georgia Me Perspective. And we're going to bring up our guests soon. I want to thank everybody who is joining me on IG. Oh, hey, Paris. Paris says she's in the ATL. We got all these beautiful people on IG. I just want to shout y'all out. Mia Moore, the Secret Genius, Nicole, Miss ATL Falcons, White the God, Shania, She Do Graphics, Secret Genius, Keith Espin, Sunshine One Time, Motor City Barber. I just want to thank y'all for joining. At Nasty Kitchen, TJ Nicole, for coming in and just talking to us and being a part of my show. Hey, Queen Trey, she has joined the party. Keith Espin say, talk about black folks being hushed about the molestation in family. That's why they don't be saying shit to jokers like Ara. I don't know who Ara is. Oh, like Ara, you dumb? She spelled it A-R-R-A. That's how she spelled it. And I said it just like that, Ara. And we are going to talk about that. Like I said, we're going to talk about that because there are many things in our community that we don't address that just fester and become sores to our lives. And we need to heal. We need to heal. We need solutions. Instead of bitching and talking about folk, we need to find the solutions to our problems. I want to bring up my guest. I'm going to bring up one later, because she eating right now. But first, I'm bring up my brother. He is not only, I even hate to say that, you know, because you don't say Beyonce a Soul Train artist because the bitch did Soul Train. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, he been on Def Poetry. He been on Lyric Cafe. He has done spoken. He's toured the world. He has been featured on Somebody's. He has his own production company and booking agency. He is a mentor to many of the great artists that you see in Atlanta and all over the country. He's an inspiration. He's just like a little god and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I call him the Care Bear Poetry. Does everything. I want y'all to put y'all hands together at home for Derek Graham, a.k.a. Abyss. Hey, bruh.
What up, though? Thank you for having me.
I'm the Arsenio of the internet. You understand me? So I have to give you them, you know, real intros. You feel me? Let me shout out John Waters. Hey, John Waters, Dover, Delaware in the building. Kill Harmon. Next time, Kim, you come be on the show. Hey, Kim. I want to thank y'all all on Facebook for being here. Hey, Mark. Thank you. Thoughts. Love you. I appreciate all y'all. Dana is in the building. Dana Gilmore, a Def Poet legend. Kim Anderson, Vance, Kelly Elday, and Romeo Donati with your nasty ass. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Call in. Let us know how you feel. Be a part of this conversation. For those who looking for that green, we got somebody who got the 3 for $5 for 25. Just letting you know, if you want to holler at me, I hook y'all up. You know what I'm saying? People don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They'll say anything and everything. Hey, Derek, are you getting your people together on live? What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get them together on live.
Okay. We're going to let him get it together on live so his people can be with us. And we talk about all these amazing things that are going on in our world. I want to first shout out this weekend, put that up, the Stars, Under the Stars celebration with the Noops. You know, the niggas with the canes. Excuse me, the kings with the canes. My brother, one of my best friends, actually, he is probably one of the best friend I have the longest. No, him and Ebony. Ebony, then Lawrence. Lawrence Anochi is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, and they're having an event this weekend, a night under the stars with Algebra, ATL's own Algebra Blissett. I remember when Algebra running around here in overalls and pink hair. Do you remember that, Abyss?
I remember.
You remember? She don't look nothing like that. She used to be the tomboy. They glamorized her ass all the way up. You know what I'm saying? But she's always been a beautiful
She's been
spirit.
dope. She's been dope.
Always
beautiful.
Been a beautiful spirit. Always been an amazing talent. And then you got Anthony David. Anthony David from Savannah, but you know, we know you you claim the A. You claim the A. And Grits and Jelly Butter, the greatest band in the land, will be holding it down. Palmer is his name, Palmer Green? Is that his name, producer? It's on the flyer. Well, he's from House of Pain.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
From all Tyler Perry's.
He a beast.
Palmer Williams.
Yeah.
That's his name. All Tyler Perry television shows, movies. He will be hosting. Your girl will be doing a little bit of something. I might be doing about 15, 20 minutes at the show. So I want you all, if you can, please, all the VIP is sold out already, but there are many, many tickets. You can come bring your basket and your wine and your food and have a good time, and it's for a good cause. So please support the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. Please come see this amazing show and have a good time with us, grown folk style. You know, a lot of us still stuck in teenagedom and don't realize that you grown as fuck with your 50-year-old ass. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Red. But anyway, but we gonna talk about some things. We're gonna have a good time today. Abyss, tell the people what you got coming up, because there's something that's very important that's coming up next week.
August 5th be my last time hosting Apache Cafe, Poetry on Steroids. So we're going to get it in for the birthday. It's the anniversary, and it's our farewell. So y'all come through, 64 3rd Street. Got everybody going to be through there. Black Jordan, my son, and the band, they're going to rock out. I'm going to feature. Hey, check it out. Look at that. It ain't narcissistic. It's just, it's more like the grand closing. I'm out.
Well, we definitely appreciate all the time you worked at Apache and helping build that first Sunday. It has been an amazing night. Actually, the whole super squad, what is it, a full house, Royal Flush?
The Royal Flush.
Royal Flush with Abyss, Dichotomy, O.D. Odell, Queen Sheba, myself, and the ladies of Adam's Rib. We provide A1 stellar entertainment at Apache every Sunday, and we appreciate the work you don't put in, bro. You know, a lot of people
I appreciate it.
Don't have the integrity that you have, and you know, I just have to say this. Apache, you don't appreciate the motherfucking shit you got. That's why you're going to lose every goddamn thing. But anyway, that's just my personal fucking opinion on that shit right there. My Sunday is this Sunday. I ain't even got to fly up. That's how much I motherfucking care. But anyway, I want to shout out to people that don't join us. Hey, I Kamari, call me Cameron. I'm a liaison. Thank you, cuz. Oh, man, say I look good. I appreciate you, cousin. Queen Sheba, the queen, the amazing cultivator of our culture here in the A and in the game, just stepped in. Hey, boo. Jamel, man, y'all names be hard to pronounce. Alarato, hey, Queenie. Annie Baraka, come on in through. And we appreciate you, 79058178. Now, that let you know that she ain't really had no creativity about it. That must be a special number. That must be you got to tell me what that number means.
That's the feds.
That's to keep folk off you. Oh, Keith Thespian say she been fucking with us for 20 years. Hell no. And the goddamn camera said hell no too. Millie One just joined us. So Abyss, what you got next after Apache, since you've been doing this for 3 years?
I've been doing that 3 years, but what I got coming now is, you know, we stepping into another status. If it ain't new or big, I really don't want to do it right now. You know what I'm saying?
That.
I'm motivatedly jaded, so I just want to step away and allow some of the young people to work on their greatness as well, and they actually usher in, you know, we done lived a couple of careers. We've been in this thing like 20 years.
Yeah, we have been
so
for 20 years.
10 years normally is an average career for anybody doing anything, but at 20 normally we're retiring and doing that, but I'm nowhere near retiring. I'm just done with open mic. I want to do showcase. I want to host other things, and you know, and I want to go where I'm appreciated.
I concur. I agree. I understand.
Can't do the impossible for the ungrateful.
Ooh, shots. I'm just saying, in an eloquent way. You know what I'm saying? That's God. That's God shots right there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even gutter. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who that was to. Anyway, so I want to shout out
Nobody.
Right She Saw in the building. That's New York in the building. Kenya Kardashian, I love you, boo. I'm so glad that you came and represented with us today. MD Darling has joined. Lil Man Revision CEO. That's what the 79058178 stand for. I still don't get it. You're going to have to explain some more. So, but I understand, because we've been doing this thing for a long time. If you ask my mama, she'll tell you over 30 years, because I've been doing this since I was 8. And you love what you do. So it ain't no retiring out the game.
Nah.
It's only transitioning, evolving, diversifying what you do in this game. Because, you know, we do shows. We're great at that. We're masters. We beast, right? But there are other aspects of the game that you have to master to maintain. I don't want to have to perform at 80 unless I'm performing like Diana Ross for the big money 3-4 times a year. The Last Poets taught me something. Watts Prophets taught me something. Amir Barak, our Baba just passed away.
Dr. Jalal.
Last month. And one thing they told us was, we don't want y'all to die with poetry. Get this money. So I need all these poor-minded poetry people. Break this bread. Get your folk to get in the habit of paying
What up, Ansley?
$50 for a poetry ticket. Do you understand me? Nothing less. I don't even want to do your show if your show $10. Don't call me. Call somebody coming up. I'm a master. I'm a great at this. Don't disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect the art like that. Until we start appreciating and showing the value, no one else will.
On paper, it's already there. But the thing about it is we have to get the mindset. Everybody don't read.
Come on.
You know, read's fundamental. But, you know, a lot of what we doing and what we bring into the game, I think it should be, how can I say, in a classroom setting, as well as we got to get into our A&R. So that's what I'm really getting into. I want to work with young artists.
I don't.
So I can develop
y'all.
them.
Y'all entitled. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want
for the ones that want to work, though.
Yeah, Abyss is with y'all. I'm going to send all the young niggas to Abyss because I ain't doing it no more. I already got mine. They over 25. That's it. No more. No more. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. If you really want to be your best self, I'm here to help and cultivate. But this is the man. He has developed not only his children into amazing beings, artists, creators. Anyone who comes in contact with him is a better artist and person. So I just, you know, look up a bit for A&R. You got art, you got kids, you got young. Bitch, you got a man that say he want to do it. He need a mentor. That somebody gonna put that grind in him, because you gotta have a grind and integrity to do this.
If you don't have passion, that's the whole thing. It's hard to be duplicated when you ain't out here to be looking like something easy to be.
Come on.
So
and we
it's
make
not
it look
easy.
easy. We make it look easy, but it's
hard as hell.
And we love it. You gotta have the love for it. I want to shout out.
Shout out to the Ainsley Burroughs, homie.
Go ahead and do your shout out.
And Goldie.
We don't do them at the same time. I got
okay.
These niggas this every time they on the show.
Shout out to T. Nicole Patrick. What up, though? Look at that.
She on both of our lives. Ain't that something? How she do that?
Hey.
I just found out the 79051 is my cousin, Lil Man. Hey, Lil Man.
That's funny.
Abyss Man say come through. Rewatch say she coming through too.
See you in a minute.
Dream Studio and Mr. Tight Work and Miss One Way. I appreciate all y'all for coming in. Frozen in 06. I feel that. I'm frozen 96, bitch. I still, I miss Lauren. I miss decent women. Where the decent women at? Okay. She said, Keith, this is, damn, I need to change the price of my tickets. You do. Hey, Lightning, St. Louis in the building.
What up, though?
You know what I'm saying? Just got to shout out St. Louis in the building. We bringing on another guest, my sister in this game. She is creator and founder and writer of Coochie Chronicles. And she also has made her name in this game of poetry. Put your hands together. Go around, Rewap. For power spelled backwards. Rewap! Hey! Hey, Miss Regina. Don Scott says, mindset is everything. That is the truth. I want to shout out Goldie James out of Detroit.
What up, Joe?
One of the ATL's staples here. Me and this damn thing finna have a fit. Hey, y'all, we on delay. So we see ourselves 5 minutes later, okay? That's what we doing, so we just tripping. I want to shout out Jock the Great and Marcus Lennon Photography. That's New Orleans. He did the photography for the Golden Mike with Sonny Patterson.
What up? Yeah.
Poet is KC. Hey, boo, I'm your favorite poet. Hey, you my favorite person. So I want to talk to y'all today. First, we're going to talk about some hot topics, okay? First thing we're going to talk about is R. Kelly.
What he done did now?
Y'all ain't heard about the 18-minute song that R. Kelly just released?
No.
Oh, damn. I need more informed people.
Hell, I don't listen to R. Kelly.
It ain't no listen to. You couldn't help it. Let me tell you what R. Kelly did. R. Kelly just released a song called I Admit It.
Wow.
Where he's admitting to not being able to read, that he doesn't get any money off of TP2, R. Kelly, none of that stuff, because he signed bad contracts, so that means no money. He messes with old and young ladies. He says it. He was molested until he was 14. Does that change anything you feel about R. Kelly at all?
Hell no.
I mean, the thing about it is, I choose not to even like fly in that lane right now because that took up some of the '90s for us. I mean, the 2000s, and to give him more time now, we got 45 in the office. Damn, R. Kelly.
But no, we talking about R. Kelly right now. That man, we
don't
talking about
take-
R. Kelly right now. We talking about 4-5, but we talking about R. Kelly right now. I'm serious. Our community does not address molestation. It does not address childhood trauma. We just keep on moving. And as a man, you really can't, because then they automatically call you gay, so then your manhood is in question. So it makes people act out. I don't just look at what people do. I look at why they do it. So now that we know, not only R. Kelly can't read, ain't never had education, but is an amazing songwriter because he can sing and he has vision. But when you can't read, you don't have any confidence in your intellect. So you can't be with no grown woman. You gotta be the woman who don't know better, or an old bitch who is with a young mind. That's just the truth. And he ain't the only man, black man, white man, that adores young pussy. Let's keep it real. He is not the first. I was in middle school and girls were going with niggas who was 27, 28, and they went after them. Don't just sit up here and act like every little girl is a victim. That's not the fucking truth.
True. I agree on that.
That's not the fucking truth. So we need to educate our young women. One of my friends said, Georgia, you blame the victim. I will bitch you out your mind. I do not blame the victim. I prepare us for the war that we live in. Y'all keep waiting for shit to happen. How about preventing or preparing our babies for when these situations come up? I'm just saying. I just,
Okay, now, can I give you my take on this R. Kelly thing?
Hold on. Let me read the people on here.
Okay.
Keith Thespian says, talk about it. Genre Art, thank you for joining us. Hugging Poet, hey, Shaliza. I think, Jock the Great said, I think it's great that he expressed most of his truth. She the Prototype say, there she go preach. I'm just saying. I just want us to really have a perspective on everything and have some empathy. I'm not saying the nigga don't need to have his ass beat, but that should have happened by all them little girls, cousins, brothers, uncles. What the fuck, black people? We don't protect our children anymore, our women? Get the fuck out of here. My son 18 and the nigga at his job tried him. I left right from where I was at and went straight to his job. Nigga, I wish you would. Grown ass fuck boy. But anyway, go ahead.
She went Medea.
I went Georgia. That's what I did.
Okay, and now with the R. Kelly, with your initial thing, I feel empathy for him. I'm concerned that you can't read. I think we all need to. That's something that too many people died for us to be able to do. So I'm concerned that R. Kelly can't read, and he got all these people around him, and that no time nobody said, "Hey, why don't we get the reading up in this?" But that is a problem for me because he got too many people around him, including these young girls, and nobody said read.
But nobody would say that.
But you got to look at it too
True.
as well. Like with that type of influence, you come with responsibility. And without being able to read, he's done finagled the bagel like for a long time.
Just
he
been
done got
flying
through, and he done got to the glass ceiling. He at the level he can't even get
Slide
beyond.
through no more.
And now you have to admit it. And he makes money. He monetizes off of that.
Yeah.
Off that
And then
pain
as
and
far
that
as
structure.
him
So-
being victimized as well, that doesn't mean become a victim. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
Go
what
out there.
people hurt people.
No.
Hurt people. No, that's true.
No, I agree.
So
Wait, I'm not saying that hurt people don't hurt people, but what I'm saying nowadays, when people selling records, it's almost it comes with a
it don't even
skit.
come from a hurt people.
You sell all the drama as well. So if I say I admit it, and did he say that he loved young ladies?
He said that.
But he's always bragged about these things. That's just it. If you listen to R. Kelly's music, R. Kelly tells you these things already.
Well, I stopped listening.
The
to
Pied
it.
Piper, this, all these different things tell you. He already told you he's been victimizing young girls. We just didn't know to what extent.
He wasn't specific like that, and he never admitted to it being part of a sickness. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that's my thing.
Now,
with,
that
with
it is,
molesters
a sickness.
and people who hurt people. A lot of times they never heal or become better because they don't admit the problem. And when you admit the problem, you also open it up for other people to see themselves and change their behavior. I've been asking for this for a long time. I'm like, R. Kelly is not the only one. I'm sorry, all you people in the world who don't know about little girls being with old men. I'm sorry, I'm from the South. Women got married around here 13, 15 years old. The word, don't the Muslim culture say marry somebody half your age plus 7?
Yes.
That's a child. Fuck you mean? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? So it's like, I don't believe in men being with babies and young women like that. But if you are to be with a young woman, no matter her age, I'm not saying 15, the age of consent in Georgia is 13, ain't it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It used to be. They might have raised it. I think they raised it, but it used to be 13. If you're taking a woman and cultivating her and raising your wife, I got you. But if you just here to conquer and destroy these young women, there's a special place in hell for you. Special place. So I wanted to speak about that. Miss Jackie, she done joined us. Hey, Miss Jackie, the best salmon burgers other than the best cousin at the cookout. Them niggas didn't bring me none, but okay.
He said Abyss hit that one right on the head. She up there on your Facebook.
Oh, Mr. Gary.
Hey,
Hey,
Misty.
That's Giovanni Marcel.
What up, that?
That's
What up,
Tennessee
that?
in the building.
So now it's
Mary in Georgia, you must
be at least
16 years old.
Oh, wow.
So,
You can still get married at 16. I knew they could do that in Kentucky.
we don't. Then bring the babies around, then make them break bread with them. I don't know what that means. You have to, I missed something else. Uncle be touching them and pass the potato salad and shit. You is dumb. You is dumb, Keith that Smith. I swear to God. Gorilla Bear, thank you for joining us. Dr. Gray said, even though he did not make the money from those albums, he still has enough money to seek the help he needed so that he wouldn't perpetuate that cycle of molestation and childhood promiscuity. I am with you, but you first got to admit that you got a problem.
True.
Keith Esmond say, but we are the main people who you can't pull a coattail on. Folks get defensive when you only trying to help. Genres of art said, I love, and compassion. I especially love it when my young black girls get the same love and compassion. Kelly needs healing. Core soul and ancestral trauma healing. He also needs to stay the fuck away from kids. You are right, genre.
Real
Hugging
true.
Poet say, we need to educate our young women and girls that you can't chase these grown men and act like the victim when you don't do what these men want you to do.
Or don't get him like in the manner that you want him, because sometimes it be that. Now you want to cry victim or rape or whatever because he didn't do what you wanted him to do.
That guy Bam has joined, and Jock the Great say, my homegirl married the man that dated her when we were 12. Wow. So, I mean, it does happen. One of my classmates dated one of our teachers and married him, and they're still married today.
Yeah.
That's how she got that scholarship. Anyway,
Homework
he
done.
seen something in him. He seen something in him. He said, I'm going to hold that little hoe down. Get you to high with him, get you some good money, and then I'm going to marry you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did. He did. They've been married together like 20 years. I'm just saying. Everybody, you know, you can look at things all kinds of ways. I'm just like, be righteous about it. Be real about it. Help, heal. If you men see these men after young women, you need to check them. Even if they ain't your brother, cousin, check them. Hey, shout, that's a baby. Make them feel bad about being a potential molester.
Shame him for thinking about it.
So, okay, everybody got anything else to say about R. Kelly?
No, let's let R. Kelly go.
Okay, bye, R. Kelly. We praying for you. We praying for all
R.
the
Kelly,
victims.
you changed the whole situation of a club where they play a song. Have you ever been in a club recently and they play an R. Kelly song and the
I haven't
whole
been in a club recently.
atmosphere,
I'm getting older now.
the atmosphere changes when R. Kelly comes out because people be, they be like, I like it, but I don't. So bye, R. Kelly. We hope you get your shit together.
Step in the name of love, nigga. Anyway, so
Get your shit together.
So, we off R. Kelly. Gorilla Bear said, do we blacklist his song for? I think you meant songs. You can't.
You really
because
can't.
the rhythm is gonna get you. I'm sorry. You can say
You know you was jabbing up the 12.
It's a fertility rhythm.
I don't play R. Kelly at my shows, period. But if I'm somewhere and it comes on, what are you gonna do?
Step in the name of love.
It's the rhythm.
DJ, turn that off. He's a molester.
I do that at my show, but in the world, I can't. I can't stop V103 from playing with R. Kelly.
And they play this.
I can't stop None of the other.
It's like BET give him a pass too.
They all give him a pass.
BET gave him a whole set at the awards program one year. Like, fuck them babies you done molested. So, you know what I'm saying? That is the real. It's the real. So, you know, we gonna pray for R. Kelly. We gonna pray for everybody who's in that. Brothers, sisters, women who molest too. Don't get it twisted, you nasty bitches. It's women who molest too. I'm just saying. You're supposed to be nurturers, and you out here touching people. I'm just keeping it real.
Oh my God.
Just keeping it real.
Okay.
So, I'm just saying. I know I hit you in the throat. Let me find out. Let me find out.
They on wisdom like that.
Woo. Wisdom fuck these bitches though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, a lot of these young men, and especially at this time, think they conquering something by sleeping with an older woman. When most of the times they're being manipulated.
All day.
Yeah.
All day. And you know, that's why young men don't report when they're being molested or in no situation, because they get to come up. You know what I'm saying? That even though if they feel bad, they still can brag.
Yeah,
some do, but it can still ruin the same. It's the same.
It can. Especially if she ugly. So, Keith Desmond say, bye, Aura. Soul Minister has joined us. Veggie clicking good. I know that's right. Go to the damn bathroom. I don't know what that means. John Razard said, I mean, Woody Allen adopted, molested, and married his adopted child. Doesn't make it any less sick. I agree with you. And nobody says anything about Woody Allen. Nobody has stopped his movies from being on TV. Nobody has stopped him from producing more movies. He is still able to maneuver. I wonder why they didn't get Woody Allen, but they got the other Jews and all the blacks. I'm just saying. Cedric Cash has joined us. Oh, what happened? She said she can't hear me anymore. Are we good? Are you good?
She on the phone.
Okay. That's in response to marrying the men we encounter at age 12.
She said she can hear her.
The poet MJ has joined us. That's what Soul Minister was saying. When his songs come on in the club, go to the bathroom.
Yeah, man.
You say shit on that nigga. That what you saying? Piss on that nigga like that nigga piss on them kids. That's not right.
I tell you, the whole demeanor will
right.
change in the club
So
for some
wrong.
R.
So
Kelly.
Poetic Insanity has joined us, and Coasty Glenn. I appreciate all y'all for joining us on IG and in Facebook. Hey, look at Dana talking to folk. So we threw with R. Kelly, like Keith said, bye, Aura.
Bye, Aura.
Aura. We're going to pray for you. He's going to come out with a gospel album like Snoop. That's what's coming next. We're going to talk about now.
Reach out and touch.
That's what he do. We're going to talk about the ignorant niggas on the internet. Fitty and Floyd, okay?
Oh, Lord.
Now,
what is these dudes doing?
I don't even understand why they beefing. I don't understand how they keep beefing. How do niggas with this much money be so petty and childish?
Because that's their entertainment.
I guess so, because they don't really live life. Because, like, 50, you got this, this goddamn thing right here.
Do it stick?
It ain't sticking, it ain't staying. I'm going to have to hold it down.
I got you.
Nah, we cool. Okay. Black men, okay, we're going to come back to that, LaDom. I didn't see none of that, but I appreciate that. Black men need to protect our women. Yeah. Shout out to the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. Safe as I felt in a long time.
Okay, yeah, that was amazing.
Oh
that was real safe.
We need y'all to protect us and love us. We are the most unprotected women on the planet. So we need y'all. But back to R. Kelly. Over women. It started with...
Fitty and Floyd. That's what
it started with Floyd making a comment under his baby mama picture, then Major, and then it just started going back and forth. And 50 has to make a point to point out that Floyd doesn't have, he's not the most intelligent brother or the most
he's not academically
proficient. Yeah, he's not smart like that. He's smart when it comes here. His boxing IQ is off the chain. His ability is amazing, but he might have a problem with reading. I don't think he do. I think
is that the same thing R. Kelly going through?
No, not at all. This is my thing with Floyd and black people. I was so disgusted when black people chose to make a mockery of this man when he was on the BET Awards reading. Not even trying to be funny. Most of y'all niggas can't read publicly well.
True.
And you sitting up here criticizing the $400 million man. Fuck you doing? I'm just saying. The reason why he on there is because he is the greatest boxing champion of this generation. Ain't got nothing to do with him reading. He ain't no teacher. A nigga hit you. That's what he do. Okay?
You don't have to talk.
So all the rest, and then if you really feel something, get to Florida and help him be a better man. While y'all sit up there criticizing the man. And 50, we know you ain't shit. Somebody tag 50. Say Jordan said you ain't shit because you have the ability to do so much. And I've seen you do certain things that were honorable, like the scholarships you gave to Queens College, amazing. The community center out in LA, great. But you be on so much bullshit, it diminishes who you are and what you could do.
And what you have
too old
done.
for that. Ain't you got kids? A grown-ass man is your son, and you don't even talk to him. You need to get your shit together while you on this internet playing like you 14 years old.
50 last post was borderline snitching. No way you should talk about bodies on social media. AJ Jackson.
That's my boy, AJ Jackson. He spends $18 million on a ring. I like to see $1 million he spends on a shelter. I'm
Big
with
Easy, the poet. Okay.
Look, both of them, all these brothers with money don't know what to do with it. It's a tool, and they a fool.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Exactly.
Every time they get some money, they don't do nothing but go give it right back to the white man. Let's be real about it. Like when T.I., I love you, Tip.
I do too.
Okay? But when this motherfucker went to Toys R Us and was like, hey, everything y'all want. What kind of fuck shit is that? Bitches need gas and groceries
Power,
and real shit.
cars.
You buying toys to give back to the white man? They don't make no sense. Y'all gotta stop doing this type of dumb shit.
Bruce Payne, love you.
Oh man, what's up, Rat? And the whole Payne Elamine clan. That's my family.
Character outweighs deeds.
But in our community, we don't value character.
True.
We value money.
True.
Fuck what you did, you got money. LaDon Madam says, could it be that the main audience for 50 and Floyd are kids and therefore they act like kids to cater to their audience? No, I don't believe so.
No.
Kids ain't checking for 50 or Floyd, they old. You know what I'm saying? They doing this because they dick little. That's how I feel.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all piss on y'all
Shots
balls.
fired.
Y'all piss on y'all balls. Y'all know that way you gotta pay all them bitches to be with you. Little dick niggas. Cause niggas with big dicks don't have to pay shit. I'm just saying. They dick pays for itself.
Shots
His
fired.
dick leads the way.
George.
Okay.
Oh, what did I sign up for?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, stupid. The prototype say, today on The Perspective, niggas that can't read.
And niggas with small dicks.
Niggas that with small, no niggas with small dicks are allowed into Georgia's kingdom.
Lot of mercy.
Ban all little dicks. No, I'm saying, little dicks matter too.
Oh,
No,
my
seriously,
God.
seriously. Shout out to the little niggas that know what to do. I'm just saying. Okay, so,
What up, Lisa McDonald?
hey,
Hey,
that's Gorilla right there. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
fool. That's Crisis in the building.
Hey,
What up, Ingrid?
She got gloves.
White the God won't let everybody know. Cookout this Saturday at Washington Park, going back to school for the West Side. That's what's
All
up.
right, that's what's up.
Newcomer has joined.
Bo
Support,
Ellis.
Bring backpacks. What up, Bo?
Around the Beauty has joined us. Hey,
Hey.
Jay Catrice.
Hey,
So,
Jay
you know,
Catrice.
hey, Alexis, out in California. Robert Marshall. That's fake. What's going on with your self? He always sending inappropriate DMs to me. Okay. So,
Are we airing people
yeah,
out?
we live. You know what I'm
We
saying?
airing
And I'm
them,
hot.
too.
Am I going through the change or is it these lights? I don't know.
I think it's the lights.
It's the lights.
It's the lights, because I'm starting to feel it, and I'm not near the change.
Look at him, George B. Game.
Akila says, gotcha, Georgia. Could it be we as a community need to redone, or find values, particularly respect? Yes, we have lost our way. Black people were the most moral people. We were the more moral barometer. Real talk. We didn't do what so-called white folk did. That's what they did. You feel me? We had a whole nother standard as to how we carried ourselves, what we respected. Back in the day, I wasn't there. I was probably just born. But you know, in the 70s, they were like, you're a thug, you're a hoodlum. That wasn't to be applauded. That was to be
Exactly.
separated from. Now,
They didn't want you wearing blue jeans back in the day.
Yeah.
Else it seemed like you'd be broke.
It-
You know,
man.
that's what broke people did. They wore jeans.
that and how we carried ourselves showed how we felt about ourselves. Regardless of what the world said, our black men said, I am a man. And then our black women said, I am queen. And we carry ourselves like that.
And we always went for the best, like you said before. You know, we had a standard where you had to be the top of your class. You wasn't trying.
You couldn't
to
be okay. You couldn't be as good as
be
any
the
white
top.
person. You had to be the best and beyond.
I remember bringing home Caesar to get you a beat down.
Nigga, I couldn't
Like,
get
oh!
You know how you get deficiency notice when you're slipping? I would get a beating. You understand
Right.
me? My mama, I got all A's all the way to 8th grade because my mama did not play. It wasn't a, this is okay.
I didn't make all A's. I took some of the beatings.
No.
I had to.
I couldn't. My mama
I was like, this
didn't
is a high standard, Mom.
play. No, this is, my mama
But
knew,
that was
my
our-
mama knew what I
that's
was
what
capable
we-
of.
She knew I was capable of.
Expected,
And that's what
period.
it was. It wasn't gonna be. If I would have brought in C's from the jump, then she would have been cool with the C's. But because I was an A student, I better bring home A's.
I think my
That's what
teacher
it
used to
is.
set me up. He can do better. I'm like, no, you believe too much of me. Stop.
And then we
You
now
give me
that's how they
whoopings.
do in education. You could be smart, but you don't want nobody that
He lazy.
knows
He's like,
this.
no, you don't know what I do when I get home. I clean my room.
And we're the only community that penalizes our people for being smart.
When we,
Yeah.
that was the.
I mean, it was peer pressure back then, but they wasn't telling us it was peer pressure in the 70s. It was like, hey, don't be like that dummy. Act like you got some home training.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that ain't nothing but somebody trying to sell me some insurance. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like we had a standard of excellence. We had character, and now only thing we honor is money. So 50 and Floyd can be prosperous. My mama loved 50 Cent. After she saw Get Rich or Die Trying, she swear this man is something special. She saw that movie. You don't know what he been through. He was a thief. He was a stick-up boy. Why are we honoring a nigga that steals? He shouldn't even be in the game. Can't even talk, mumble ass nigga. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna front like, what was that? Many Men? Great song. I love that song.
You don't believe in Jesus.
That was a great song.
All the rest of them I ain't like. Many Men.
You didn't like It's Your Birthday?
No, because it was stolen from Ryan Cameron.
Well,
That's why I didn't like It's Your Birthday. All you people in the world know this. It's Your Birthday was stolen from a DJ here in Atlanta named Ryan Cameron.
Okay. I
Okay?
didn't know that.
Luke stole it and 50 stole it. Fuck asses. But I don't know if Ryan got
What about
paid.
the love song he had? You didn't like that one?
I don't like nothing 50 do.
Oh, my God.
I don't
Well,
like
he had a
it.
couple
50
of hits
jacked
I
Ja
liked.
Rule's style and then
But he
criticized
did
Ja
say
Rule.
Yeah.
And then bullied him, and then I mean, but it's all a skit right now. So it's like Floyd and all of them. They got money. They arguing. You know, these ain't big bang arguments you would think.
It's for attention.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is. It's sad that you got all this money
It's
and you don't know how to
entertainment
be.
for them. This is how we entertain ourselves. Let's see how many people we can get to watch us argue.
And they do.
It's
And
like a meme. It's like a meme, like a live meme. That's what it is.
I just wanted to address it because it was funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's horrible. Y'all niggas too old. Y'all need to first off, get some real women so you ain't around here acting like little boys. Y'all need to quit fucking with hoes. Get you a woman. Okay? Quit having babies with bitches. No disrespect to your baby mama. But
No,
real talk.
none.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Paris Rose said real shit. They too paid to be acting how they expect us to act. Use that money to better the community, not invest in the ones that continue to show us immunity, exemption from equal opportunity. Come on, Paris Rose. Keith Thespian said, we are raising mediocrity. I am an educator.
Below
You
mediocrity.
can't tell by this damn post, but these parents don't want you to say anything to them about their kids.
Okay.
Community. We need community. Robert March said 50 is a bully. He
You
is
right,
a bully.
Faith.
Yeah.
That's why he gonna get his ass beat. He need his ass beat.
I agree with your friend right here because I am an educator as well, and I just had a parent pull their child out of the center because I put brand new underwear on their baby. Stupid stuff. This is the type of stuff.
I need the world to understand that just because somebody has a baby don't mean they're a mother. They are womb carriers. They got the motherfucker here. It take a village to raise the child. You understand me? We got to understand that. Don't just because somebody was able to fucking have a child and they got common sense and they ain't retarded.
Reason.
There's a lot of retarded. We ain't got the short bus to tell us who grown and retarded no more.
So though.
You only know that when you a child or when you pass the room with the banging, they banging their head against the wall. That's the only way you know. You see him at lunch, you wouldn't even know. Cute boy, but he, talk slow. You like, what flow you on?
Yeah,
What
you
grade?
don't. You can't tell them once we adults.
And then God bless him with the big pipe because he know they slow. So he bless him another way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, Many men.
I just saying. That's my own personal observation.
But you can't tell that though, but you don't know who on the
I
yellow
guess that's
bus
from fucking a
stop.
lot of slow niggas. I just don't know. I don't know. I try to fuck on with smart niggas, but you know a couple of slow ones get in every now and then. They be cute and sweet.
That be cute, then she
You know what I'm
hear.
They got that. What's the movie of Mice and Men? The book of Mice and Men? What's the main character? Lenny. They got that Lenny.
I had to think about that story. I know that story.
I'm just saying.
This is silly.
Oh my God, you
Stop.
stupid.
Stop food. Spill food.
Stop,
Getting
don't
old.
read it.
Oh, no, I think Snoop is very mature. I think Snoop had fun. He's not a bully. He really addresses things. I love me some Snoop, so get out from Snoop.
On here, West Coast. Let's go.
Keith Ashman say, you know, this is some real shit. Now, we didn't mean to talk about in schools. She said you can't feed or comb their hair
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't do nothing.
And I remember my teachers being second mothers. I remember teachers being able to take kids home on the weekend.
I remember my fourth grade teacher told me she was gonna whoop me, and how she did it, I didn't know that I was bad or just didn't listen, but I knew when the time she told me. She looked at me, she said, "Derek, stop playing, Derek." And then she looked back at me one time. She was like, "I'm about to beat your ass." And I seen that vein in her head. I was like, she gonna beat my ass. And I got back to the, I'm thinking everything like I'm on the whole bus ride all the way back, and I'm thinking it's about to be real cool. She beat my ass in front of all of the kids.
And it's needed.
And
I'm not saying, they say we can't beat no more because you're just continuing slavery. Bitch.
But how can a village raise a
You
child
right,
if
Words.
you don't allow the village to be a part of the child? And that's what's happening. Like you said,
We all need discipline, whether it be in a physical form or in some type of correction. We allow our children to just run amok and then want to try to correct them when they get grown. No, that's foundation.
You have to develop that. It's an ongoing thing that you have to develop it. And it's almost like you have to look at it, I guess a metaphor I could use is antibiotics. In order for it to really do something to your system, it has to have a buildup. You have to have an account for being there and guide you the training wheels until they get the balance of life. Real talk.
I agree, but we don't even, my thing is, we don't address it, we allow it.
and don't want to correct it.
And don't want to correct it. And then when the elders say, if your little baby lay on your lap, they'll lay on your heart in life. You feel me? So you got to raise your children to be responsible, contributing members of society. Not just a nigga that exists or a motherfucker that is detrimental to everybody's evolution. Come on now.
Right.
Like, yo, you know your little boy ain't shit. You need to put him in juvenile. This is a demon seed, okay?
You know
we need
it.
exorcisms around here, but you want little poo-poo, little Ray Ray is your baby, and he is stealing out the neighborhood. Bitch, you need
Robbing
to die.
people,
That's
your
how it
neighbor's
is. You
house
need
is
your
bringing the
ass.
product to your house. You know he robbing the neighbor's house.
See,
Hold on,
Ingrid B.
I want to shout out Carl Supreme. Hey, brother, I appreciate you
What's
for joining
up?
us. Ingrid B say, the village can tell the parent, and then the parent can beat the child, but the threat of beating by village should be enough. It should be, but they also know, I wish you would touch me. I'm going to tell my mama. And then
'Cause that mama gonna
stupid,
come over here like-
and she ready to fight.
Mama in the gang.
Exactly.
Mama throwing up rags and shit.
But that's just it.
She in a rival gang.
Because the parent want to battle you because you corrected their child.
Exactly.
And so then when you correct them, like, what the?
Word said today we've taken power away from teachers and made them the enemy instead of part of our village.
Yeah.
Parents get mad at teachers because the kids failing where they do that at. In America.
Here.
Why they trying to make it great again? Nah, I done been in there and I've done and I've seen the racism that goes on within, even in education. Some of this stuff we just don't get and none of the parents will know to even question why they not getting it because they didn't get it. And this stuff gets dumbed down, but you have to look outside of it. That's why it takes a village, and that's where the village comes in. Like a lot of us don't have traditional teaching jobs where we're in the system, but you can still get this info.
We don't. I think that we're not courageous. You know how we waited to be grown, and then we got grown, and then everybody became a child.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn where I'm at.
Ain't no kid.
I don't care who child it is. You wrong, I'm correcting you. I'm that old school. I don't give a damn because I know that the impact of me saying something to you will have an impact at some point in time. I planted that seed for you to think. Even though your mama ain't told you, I told you. And that's all I can do. We have to be responsible to each other and not care about what the repercussions gonna be. That Shakisha gonna come and try to fight us because we trying to help her child. Don't let the devil in them stop the God in you. Do you hear me? We cannot be scared. I want to read what Ingrid said. Unfortunately, some teachers do not belong in classrooms, just like some parents should not have kids. I agree.
That's real.
You know, a lot of these bitches teach for America. Bitch, you teach for the devil. That's what the fuck you teach for, because you ain't really a teacher.
Or you just there for a paycheck.
To get a check so that, because you didn't do what you wanted to do.
You facilitating information.
Come on. So we need
Propaganda.
teachers. I miss the teachers that really love being a teacher. Keith Esmond said corporal punishment needs to be back in school, but it won't because my black ass can't spank the white kids. You know that ain't happening. You know it ain't happening.
You be done got life.
Oh my God.
I got a 5 to 15.
When the principals and vice principals used to have the paddles like the
we used to get
and
the paddle.
sororities.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I got hazed by my boyfriend.
I mean, some stuff we might not have to do with the paddle because the paddle did hurt.
But that was on your hands. Well,
But,
we can get it on their
I
butts
think we
too.
need to do this. You remember when they used to hold the books? That'll stop you from acting up. You don't necessarily have. You can't even do that because that's against the law.
Damn, I'm in love with you. You kicked the real.
Look at y'all. They fucking up the stand.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Paying attention to what Faith is saying.
I'm talking about Carl Supreme. That's
Damn,
what
I'm in love with you.
you.
I love you too. Thank you, Carl. Lord have mercy. Y'all check out my page on Facebook and see these comments. Emma Green has joined the building. Emma Green was soon
What's
on the
up,
podcast,
Em?
and I want y'all to check that out. It's coming soon. Maybe it'll be on the Georgia Me network here on Status Network. 'Cause I have my own station. If you have some content and you would like the world to see, come holler at me. Maybe I can produce it for you.
Ingrid said, "Dunce cap in the corner."
But
Something.
What up, though, Pam?
Because that is humiliation.
Oh,
They
yeah.
want to see that, all those things, but you need so that you don't do it again. That's the whole point. I don't want to be the dunce in the corner. I don't want to wear this cap. That's the point. But see,
Help
they got all that
change the
bullshit.
behavior.
Black people need to educate their own children. Period.
True.
Period. We don't learn like everybody else anyway. We're the beginning. We learn differently. And not saying anything about our Caucasian and Asian and Spanish, but damn it, we gotta take care of us.
We learn with soul. We learn with discipline. We learn. Those are the ways we learn. If we don't get
that
no
melanin.
discipline, if we don't get discipline for some reason, we don't know how to act.
I want to say, newcomer say, Bloom Coach has joined us. Newcomer say they're continuing slavery by shooting us in the street. Brooklyn Naeem has joined us. Getting Better has joined us. Dream Girl, Cute Face.
Hey, y'all.
Keith Esmond say, so right, there's no respect from the teachers because the mama is cussing the teacher out to the kids. Yes, I have witnessed, says Emerald. Emerald is dumb. Let me tell y'all about this little boy. I went and taught at Emerald's school. She has an after-school program, amazing program, and it was this little boy, and he was getting out of pocket, and I knew he knew better. So I was checking him. Nobody didn't check him. I was checking him. This little motherfucker yelled out, I take medication.
They all do.
A lot of them do.
And I was like, I don't care. You know better. And I made him do right. And he did. See, quit putting your kids on this medicine. First off, that Ritalin, do y'all know that the teachers get a kickback for every time they get a child to be on Ritalin?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Did y'all know that? I don't trust these bitches so they can get a kickback. No. Meditate with your child. Pray with your child. You teach them to
Homeschool.
focus. You teach them to focus, not medicine.
Carl, you stupid.
Breathe.
Carl say the school days battle. You're dumb. Oh, Ingrid said you should have said me too. You dumb. Keith Esmond, redirection is vital. We definitely need to do this. Emerald Green says Teach for America is the devil. They only do it to get their student loans waived. Hey, Bull Brown, Detroit in the building.
What up, Joe?
Keith
up?
Esmond said, yeah, I got in trouble for making some boys do push-ups. Come on now.
And that's not even a I don't understand.
And then she's like, so what the fuck you want me to do with them? I'm just saying. And the Bloom Coach said, exactly, we need more freedom schools. Come on, freedom schools. I
Yes,
like that.
freedom
Freedom schools
schools.
and more support for the ones that exist. When I could
Yeah, 'cause
afford
it's
it
a
for my
several
son,
here.
He went to an African freedom school, and it was a wonderful experience. Emma Green said, pharmaceutical companies at the school, for real, for real. Keith Esmond said they do it for a check. The parents get SSI for the kids. That is
Yeah.
true. Because once your child is deemed sick or not well, you get money
ADHD,
from
you
the
get
government.
SSI for life. just about.
So Don Scott said, I have my son's homeschool set up in my shampoo room while I'm cutting and styling, he's studying. Come on,
Yeah,
Don.
homeschool is
You
a
better
good
be
idea.
a superwoman.
There you go.
Or find a school that's going to get your child through. For me, I had to pull my daughter out of high school, send her to a military school where she done everything she needed to do and some.
Exactly.
Okay.
She's certified in phlebotomy.
And a forklifting. Okay, and doing, you got to find a school that works for your child, particularly us as black people, because some of these schools deem your child retarded, stupid, can't read before your child even start reading, writing, or thinking. So, they deem them that as babies in kindergarten.
The educational system is faulty. When my son, he started out at a great school, best results, Muslim school, he was reading in kindergarten on a 2nd grade level. When he went to public school in the 1st grade, they said he read too slow. They say they read sight words. My son could read anything because he was taught phonics, but they erased that and made him feel
just
stupid.
word, yeah.
To the point he didn't even want to read no more.
And that's
So that's what they do. They're not here to make our children their best selves. They're here to
Train.
create them for prison
Yep.
and the job.
the job,
That's it.
workforce.
It's a
Not-
pipeline to
That's
keep
it.
them from school to prison. That's it. It's the same thing. It's
Especially
assimilation.
black males, okay?
But you got to realize, like even seeing this like firsthand. I mean, we watch it every day, and it's so subtly done that we don't even know like how it's happening. So I do suggest that you do homeschool or have some type of extra curriculum that
Find
you're
things
teaching.
that
You
help
become
you
the
become-
teacher
yeah.
because if they cut it out, guess what? They got to learn from you. Period. So just, it's like one of those things where it's like OJT, where you in your seat. Real talk.
Who?
OJT, on the job training.
Oh, nigga, I ain't had a job in so long. I didn't even know what the hell it was.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the whole thing. It's like apprenticeship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My son wanted to be a drummer, go around the world. We sold into that. He was out the house at 15. We homeschooled.
Amen.
But here's the thing: if you don't eat, if you don't go hunt, you're not eating. So you can keep giving these kids the fish sandwich when you're supposed to be giving them a fishing pole.
Come on.
A lot of times today, they don't want the fishing pole. And we abide and we him and high and we make sure that it's comfortable for them. Sometimes that comfort is going to come back and beat you.
Sometimes, yeah.
Trust me. And I'm a grown man and I'm still learning that. So I know the seeds don't get that
That's
in
the
high
thing
school.
That's the thing about school. It's supposed to give you the foundation. Let's say you dropped out in 5th grade. You should be straight. Now, I ain't trying to be funny. You should be able to learn. You should be able to know how to read. You should have phonics, right? You should be able to know how to count, right?
Right.
So everything else is extra because you don't do none of that shit that you learn from 6th grade on. You don't do no goddamn percentages too tough. I mean, sometimes, but that's easy. You know what I'm saying? But all that trigonometry and all that, unless you're an engineer,
When you should be learning
that shit don't
life.
matter. That's a waste of goddamn time, and it also fucks with your esteem. You're not meant to do that. That might not be your thing. You might be a verbal person.
We learn those
visual
things
person.
differently, though. We don't
I
learn. We
think-
learn
I
trigonometry
think
and
there's
shapes. We don't learn it by numbers. How they teach it.
Right, but I think
we learn
that-
those
I
different, those
think-
very things differently.
Right, but I think what has to happen is we look for the best thing. Like look for like my son's a musician, so what I do is I make sure we give him other things than music, but I give him something that he can excel in, so he has a sense of okay, I can win, I can do this, and then you bring the academic in there as well, so you make them win side by side. You know what I'm saying? I done worked with a bunch of camps where they have where you play the keys depending on if you get the math problems right. So in order to get the melody, you got to play it, make sure that it sounds right. And once it sounds right, hey, that's a twofold win.
And we just have to start implementing this and being more. We gotta understand this is a battle. They are determined to undermine and create a culture where our children don't want to learn. That's happened for a while now. It used to be
They
that was
don't wanna
all we
be
had.
there no more.
Now it's like if you're smart, if you read, if you're cultured, you're lame, you're this, unless somebody say it ain't. So we need to empower our children to be their best selves, to learn because they want to learn, not because they have to learn. That's another reason why kids don't love learning is because they're made to do it. It's not seen as a treat
yeah.
or a joy or a privilege. Like
Right.
learning, education is a privilege.
That
That's
everybody
why
don't
we
get.
fought for it. I want to shout out all the people on my IG. They gone. I appreciate all y'all for being there today. That they was one. They still had stuff. They still was coming. She want me to start a new one, people. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna
Trade school, military, or school. Yeah.
Soon. It don't say for me to be able to start another one.
Oh, that's M saying. What up, Tommy?
Put your live back up on the ground. I want to go down, net, so I can read those comments. I know that Ingrid B has said, "Now back to the student loan waiver." Look, don't do it for that. Do that to help the kids. I think homeschooling is amazing. Dawn Scott says even in her salon, her clients help her sometimes with
Because
her
it takes a village. It really does.
Carl, we would love to be on your show. Whenever you're ready, just hit us up. We don't have no problem with that. I don't even know who you is, but I show.
You know, you guys can call at 470, and it just disappeared on me.
Now we thought we had the number.
You can call 251-4999. Come and call in to the Georgia Meat
I don't know
Perspective.
how to do it. You're going to have to, when I see you next time, teach me how to do it again.
Call us.
For that live, because my live go off at the hour. And
Oh,
that's
that's
it.
okay.
What's up, Tommy Bottoms? Don't nobody know your real name.
What up, Joe
Hey,
Malik?
Lee,
What up?
what's
What
the
up,
business? These are producers of Third and Spring.
Spring and Third.
Sorry, Spring and Third. A bitch still ain't did her interview, but anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh, the educated gangster.
And he's also, Tommy Bottoms and Malik are also, well, this don't even matter, are also the writers and creators of Educated Gangster 101, spoken word hip hop musical that I hope one day
Kimmy
we're
Bennings.
able to
And we
do.
about to.
I ain't talking about Spring and Third no more. I'm through with that. I'm talking about Educated Gangster. Because I ain't a part of Spring and Third. I'm just saying. So I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just shouted that out. But I am a part of Educated Gangster. So
Don't
that-
forget that day.
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
No, over here. Yeah, see?
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there you
Ah,
go.
look at
There
this.
you go.
Over there, come. Make sure you go.
Look at me. Look at me.
In
This
any
Sunday,
event, call.
I got to say this. This Sunday is Adams Rib Sunday at Apache Cafe.
Yes.
I
Chill.
don't buy up for it, but y'all niggas know I'm gonna be there this Sunday.
Yes.
So come kick it with me, Rewop. Sheba might come through. I don't know if Bird is gonna come through. We never know who might be in the building. Do we have a feature?
I don't.
Nah, I will be the feature shit.
We the feature.
I
We
need
gonna be
that-
the feature. We
I
need that money.
bucket. Y'all come put some money bucket for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm featuring next
He
week,
featured
so
next Sunday.
hey,
At his first Sunday, last show. You feel me? You like that?
Yeah, I like
first
that.
Sunday, last show.
instant vintage.
You know what I'm saying? So,
At the Apache.
Rewalk, what you got going on? Tell the people.
My next show is in Augusta. I'll be doing poetry with some people on the pole. Right?
Rewalk always doing some nasty shit. You hear me? He always with some
Get your-
strippers and shit.
Rubber gloves.
Well, I can't help it. The strippers like me. They like me. They like
No,
me.
everybody.
Full
Y'all,
contact sticky.
I'll be at Fifth Sundays at Apache, of course.
And if you don't know Rewalk, go look up her work. Go check out if you get a chance to see her. If
I
you
do
in
other stuff.
Augusta, come see her. You
Come
will
check
enjoy
us
her.
out.
She killed Essence.
Me,
Fest.
Tina
She
ATL,
murdered it.
Songbird, all of us doing it. See, you got a good lineup there.
Oh, that is dope. ATL, Bird, and
Yeah.
Power. That is
Yes.
awesome show.
That's
Augusta,
what's up.
do not
Strippers.
miss it.
Our
You
dancers
missed
be
me
like, whoosh.
a couple weeks ago, which we ain't gonna talk about. I understand that there was a
The
tsunami
weather.
going on, but I'll be back. Maybe by October or November, I'll be back in Augusta. Savannah. Anybody in Savannah?
Yeah.
I want to come. Can somebody do something in Savannah? Because I'm
Yeah.
in every city in Georgia. I've done Savannah years ago, but since what's our brother that passed away, Clint.
Yep.
Ever since Clint passed away, so she
Hey,
found
look
it.
at she found my
She
flyers.
found
Yeah, that's where I be,
Uh,
y'all. The Sexy Georgia Peach Edition.
And that's exactly where I was at, Icon Sports Bar and Grill.
Yes, well, that's where
y'all
I'll be.
Come see us at night. They got good food, good drinks, good people,
Pose.
and they got pose.
Pose and dancers. Yeah.
Pose and poetry.
Y'all remember when being a stripper was taboo? Y'all remember that it took a white woman going on Oprah saying she'd take pole dancing classes and the whole shit changed.
The whole world.
Y'all remember her name was Terry Hatcher from
the
Desperate
white lady,
Housewives.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
She
Yeah.
went on Oprah and talked about how she kept her body together with pole dancing. Next thing you know, we got pole
It's a
competitions. We got everything. It's amazing how something that was so salacious and seen as bad now is common as hell.
Everything that used to be salacious and seemed bad
It
is
used to be bad to
common.
gossip. Can't even, but now that's a business.
That's a whole show.
Okay, we
Big
gonna move
business.
We're gonna move to the next thing, the Bart stabbing. How many of y'all heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about it?
You know, I'm from the
The
Bay
Yeah.
Area.
They
I got stabbed
Now-
by the white dude that
now
disappeared on the BART.
This is what I'm saying. Do y'all understand that we are at war?
Been
I
at
ain't
war.
saying all white folk are bad, but motherfuckers, I need y'all to understand that you need to be thorough when
That's
one is
crazy.
around.
Yeah, your security
See what I'm
eyes
saying?
together.
It's just like a dog
Your
you don't
peripheral.
know. You understand me? You don't know what they could be the friendliest dog or Cujo. You understand me? You need to know what you dealing with and not just assume that everybody who say they your friend or say they for you is for you, especially when they white. I know you got to watch out for the graham crackers. We all do. That's what we around on a regular basis. But for white men, for white people to think it's okay to live now that you can assault me, that you can kill me,
Or do
and you ain't even
anything
got
to
no
me.
badge. You ain't got no badge. You ain't got no security. You just white. You want to kill somebody. How often do we kill them?
Not enough.
Hey,
Not
I'm
enough.
asking the question. How often do we kill them?
Not enough. The last time
This
we
over there,
killed
not
them,
enough.
the last time we killed them, he told me that dude needed his dick sucked.
He did. No, that was the police officer. The nigga that shot all Dallas cops.
Like I said, the last time we killed them.
But that's because I feel like enough is enough. You think that's something. If the gang members ever get their mind together and decide to go to war with the real enemy, I feel for you crackers. I do. I need all y'all Bloods and Crips to drive down on the blue that is locking y'all up and killing y'all with no discretion. I ain't talking about the block nigga. I'm talking about some real shit. Y'all some pussy ass niggas. I said it with all your little flags and shit, but you don't do shit for your people. Not even the niggas that, how many of y'all went and rode on the police after they killed one of your gang members? I'll wait. Huh? When y'all do that? Never. Pussy ass niggas. Sick of it.
But ready to ride on your own.
Ready to ride on anybody who your color. Ready to ride on anybody who got a flag. But ain't riding on the people that kill your people every 28 hours. Every 28 hours, a black person is killed by someone who is a cop, playing cop, or just scared.
Which is why we have this BART stabbing.
So I just need y'all, all y'all gang members, y'all need to find that man in Oakland for the sisters.
How he get away on the BART?
With cameras.
Exactly. I don't understand, but okay.
I'm just saying, we got to
go.
do better. We got to protect our women. We got to protect ourselves, protect our community. You know what I'm saying? Even with our men, sometimes the women have to be on the front line. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, it's what we have to do. So I just want to condolences to the family. They lost one sister. The other sister is struggling right now. We pray that she recovers and can overcome this tragedy. Black people, we really got to make them scared not to hurt us. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do y'all get what I'm saying? We got to make them scared not to hurt us.
And don't allow them to hurt us.
The response will be so much worse when they hurt us. They need to know that. They need to know that somebody gonna drive down on their house, their auntie and their cousins and their grandmama, like they did us back 200 years ago. Yeah, it's time. It's just what it is. We can't keep acting like people ain't out to get us. That's just not a possibility anymore, black people. We're gonna talk about this right quick. So, I don't know how much time we got left. Oh, we got about 30 minutes left. So, y'all know how I feel about Roseanne. I love Roseanne. So, I was hurt, but I really wasn't hurt. I'm never surprised at racism from white people. But I was a little bit like, Roseanne, for real? So she did an interview this week. And she said, I thought the bitch was white. And Valerie Jarrett do look white. She looks gray. She don't look black. She don't.
Graham cracker.
And even though she is black, And you people say, well, she just ignorant because she didn't know that she was a black woman. She should have known. No, I wouldn't know. If I seen that woman walking down the street, she would pass as a white woman. She ain't walking around with no African medallion on her. She got white woman hair. She got white woman skin. She got a pinched nose. She looks white. And she look like an 8. That's just my opinion. Forgive me, black people. I'm sorry. She do. I'm sorry. Y'all all Obama eyes. I like the illusion of Obama.
And we
Obama
act like
do
we,
shit
as
for
black
me
people,
or
haven't
black
thought a
people.
black person
That's
was
just my
white
opinion.
before.
Huh?
A lot of black people have been in their own community and thought a black person was white.
All day. We got people who pass all
We
the time.
come
Pass
I've
all
been
the
working
time.
on my tan, so I'm not even passing anymore. I'm getting followed, profiled, and everything.
You're a little too brown. You got a little tinge to you. She is translucent. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But sorry, Roseanne. I'm sorry. Even though you thought she was white, they had to make an example of you because that's really what it was about. It wasn't about giving no consideration to black people. It ain't had nothing to do with it. They were putting you in your place. That's all it was.
You forgot for a
So
second.
you forgot. And they had let shit go so long, they said, we got to make an example out of you. So they
Remind
did.
her where
But
she
that
was.
Shit, that shit made me laugh, though. When the bitch screamed, y'all didn't see it. Y'all go see that interview. She said, I thought that bitch was white. Ah! So anyway, I want to do this right quick. You know what I'm saying? You know how everybody got the In My Feeling, Kiki, do you love me?
I
All
can't
that shit,
stand
right?
that song.
Fuck that. Then you got the
What is that?
Level Up.
I ain't even seen that
Sierra,
one.
her challenge, right?
I didn't see that
Fuck
one.
that. I got a new challenge, black people. The Black Dollars Challenge.
Now, let's hear it.
Post every time you buy something black. Post every time you make some money or put some money in a black person's hands. That's the Black Dollar. And do a dance, nigga, if it make you feel better with your money. I don't give a fuck.
Do something.
But we need to do
Make up a
something that
dance.
means something. We need to do something that means something. You understand me? So the Black Dollars Challenge. If it's once a week, every day, once a month, BDC, hashtag Black Dollars Challenge. Please, y'all, post when you are spending money with your people. Even if it's online, post the thing
The
on the
site.
receipt.
The
The receipt
site.
you got it from. And look for black boutiques. Black-owned boutiques. We got plenty of them online. I'm just
Black
asking y'all to do
businesses,
this.
black soap, black detergent.
I ain't seen none of this shit. Forgive me, folks.
Malik said he want to be a guest on
Let
the
me
food.
see I got
This
to
is
see the
right up
comments
his
before that.
ignorant.
Come on down. Come on down. Come on down.
Okay,
Come
keep
on
on
down.
Come on.
Come on down. Goddamn, I ain't seen none of these. Come on down. Okay.
Okay.
Come on. Okay.
Right here.
Come on down. With
Yeah,
your
I
face.
think what you
Okay,
call-
come on up. Now here we go. He say, with your face. I don't know what that means. With your face ass. Okay. Then Ingrid say, hey, I'm there 817 at Apache.
Yeah,
Ingrid
she
B,
gonna have Moo Moo
Slow
there?
Fridays at Apache Cafe. We gonna shout that out.
Isn't she
More
supposed-
than culture. Y'all go to BET.com and vote for Cabin Fest. It is an amazing movie with my boys. Tyler does, aka Tyler Chronicles, who now on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
Make
word.
sure
Yeah.
they are trying
Congrats.
to get $1 million from BET. So it is BET.com/create. CRE the number 8.
Eight.
Put in Cabin Fest. Please vote. Please vote. Please
Vote.
Faye Swift says she gonna be at
People on the pole. Savannah Hart.
Yeah, we need Savannah. Come on up. I need you to go, come up. Scroll up so I can read these other comments.
Is she having Moo Moo Fresh there on August 17th?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Superman, Lois Lane.
Lois Lane was a hoe.
You stupid, Maya. I am not messing with you. Not enough at all. Alexis Alexander say, we definitely at war. It's a battle out here. I don't ride Bart already because you just never know. But it's crazy how he was brought in so calmly after killing the young lady and stabbing her sister. We don't have the unity or enough unity-minded people here to ride out on the people that deserve it. You are so right. You are so right. I'd rather
Alexis.
die than to live in hell. And that's what people, they just rather just exist. Keep scrolling up. Ingrid B say, so sad, 18 years old. No, she don't. No, she don't. She look like a sister.
She don't look like a monkey.
She
she
don't
don't look like
she
a
don't
wife.
look like no sister to me.
I want to be a guest on this foolishness. This is
Believe,
right up my ignorant
anytime
alley.
you want to come, Lee, you more than welcome. You more than welcome. But okay, Maya, I know you right. You know she look like a sister. No, she don't.
She's down.
She do, but she don't. She look like the sister that we don't know if she a sister. She a suspicious mulatto. You understand me? I don't know. And even if you like, oh, she black, I just still feel the same way I feel. Like, we can't say what we want to say. So I can say all of this, but Roseanne can't say that. That don't make sense to me. Because you infringe on her civil liberties, you going to infringe on mine.
I think because the system that operates in it, they know that they infringe upon ours, and they just had to do this to seem like they cleaning up all the bullshit.
They ain't though.
But we know that.
You clean up the bullshit when the president does what he does every day.
Right, but tell that to somebody like, hey, he who makes the goal make the rules. Like, the only people in power ain't gonna tell you how to get them out of power.
But my thing is, it's bullshit. It's an illusion. It's not real.
Right.
The president of ABC is a black woman, right? And she made this big gesture by firing Roseanne. But your bitch ass show didn't air that damn protest episode on Blackish. Fuck you mean? NFL profits are up 5%. Those protests didn't even affect their business. They got $250 million bonus. I'm just saying, I ain't with the bullshit, and I need niggas to stop being with the bullshit. Don't agree. None of that. Calm down. All right. AJ said he loved that challenge. Come on, y'all, please.
Hey, Moo Fresh is on the
yes, that's what I thought.
Okay,
Moo Fresh. If you don't know nothing about her.
Because we already royal.
No, she
And
got
her new
some
track
heat.
is even dope.
Her whole new project is nutty.
Did y'all see her on Tiny Desk?
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did. I just seen it
So
yesterday.
Moo Fresh is out of D.C. and she's a dope artist.
Vintage Babies.
And she will be at Apache Cafe on
Know it.
17.
August 17th.
See if when she coming to town, Ingrid, and she can come up here to my show.
Yeah.
That'll be dope. So Apache, damn, you got all this shit. You got Adam's Rib this Sunday. You got Abyss first Sunday, last
Mary
show.
Abysmus. It's the last Abysmus there.
The last Abysmus.
I love it.
She losing it. You're dumb, Malik. I do lose it. That's the whole point of this.
Malik, you
I
definitely
lose
need
it all
to
the
come up
time.
here and
So
mess
we need
with
a
Georgia.
space where I can do this. Because people been asking for it. That's why I was like, okay, let me create this outlet. So, but we don't have enough solidarity. When someone wrongs our people, there are no repercussions. You know, we still boycotting Waffle House, but you still see them the parking lot.
Niggas
packed.
still
You know,
scattered, covered, and chunking.
it's like, are y'all serious? If we could just do it for a minute, we don't even have no solidarity to do it for a minute. And you can't say you don't know. Because before there was social media, before there was all these telephones, niggas in the 60s, everybody didn't have a telephone. But they knew what to do.
Right.
Come on now, you don't want to do. You want to be on that bullshit. You don't want to see what power you actually have.
We don't even want to
Then-
carpool.
Then you have to be responsible to it. If you know the power you have, then you have to be responsible to it. And I'm challenging y'all. We gotta have solidarity. We gotta start standing up for our people,
Hashtag
our brothers,
BDC.
our sisters. Hashtag BDC, Black Dollars Challenge. Thank you, Leak. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, people been knowing me for a long time. Like, you know, I've been waiting on this. I've been ready for this, and I want to represent our culture in the best way I can. Represent from a base of spoken word. You all will see here on Georgia Me TV that everything is from a spoken word base, a black base, a culture base, a love base. And that's what it's about. Nobody's putting that into the world. Everybody just bitching and moaning and complaining and bullshit. And you know, like all y'all niggas who got money but your folks still live in the project, you need to die. You need to
You
die.
ain't pull nobody out.
There's a block in the West End that's worth $4.2 million, the whole block. All you basketball, football, households of nothing, y'all need to put y'all money together and get that block. We can't complain when we got the ends and the resources now. It's unacceptable. Every nigga in every football team, in every major city, there should be at least a consortium of players who own blocks. Fuck a Bentley, buy a block. That's the new movement. Fuck a Bentley, buy a block. If you're not doing that, you on bullshit, you stupid ass slave. Especially you football niggas, you know they don't give a fuck about you. So you better use your money wisely.
Alexia said the bus boycott lasted over a year. People are lazy today.
That is the truth.
Okay, they didn't ride the bus.
I saw some black people eating Papa John's the other
We
day.
can't even fathom carpooling like that. We don't even want nobody else in the car with us.
That is, you got to make sacrifices. We got to work together, and that's how everything happened. As far as Papa John's, let me tell you, all black people, hey, all corporations are racist. Nothing you buy, eat, or do is not attached to racism. But what you do is make them accountable when there is an assault on your people. Like Starbucks, I don't even drink Starbucks, but I go in. Why? Because they made the effort. They say, we shutting this shit down. We going to have sensitivity training. We going to get them boys this money. And we going to start a program based on Starbucks' name. Because we ain't with that folks. That's for good white folk. You know, that's Seattle. They progressive. You know what I'm saying?
They progressive.
They progressive.
Like Flo. No.
I'm just saying, make them make some type of recompense for their assault. Period. I don't care who it is, because they always going to do it. They always going to do it. Y'all can keep me in, Waffle House, the only reason I'm boycotting y'all is because y'all ain't made no apology and y'all ain't made no recompense for the situation. That's the only reason. My son eat Waffle House every day. It's a tragedy. Wisdom is like, Mom, why we gotta, I don't understand. And then once I made him understand, he mad. Now I gotta cook at 2 o'clock in the morning every night when he get home from work.
But
I'll do it. 5 people.
But I ain't gonna front, because you remember when we was in New Orleans and we ate at the spot where they was boycotting.
Yeah. They was serious.
We didn't know.
They was serious about it.
I can't even remember the name of it, but somebody came out of there and it was like 8 of us. He checked us like, hey, what's up? Hey, y'all know they not with Kaepernick. I was like, so what that mean? We boycotting, and y'all just ate there. Y'all must not be from here. We like,
immediately.
Okay, I got it.
But the thing, they checked us.
Yeah, they checked us.
We don't even check each other. We watch each other walk in Waffle House and walk.
Just ride by blowing the horn.
Hung up.
Hey, we got a call. Hey, you're on Georgia Me Perspective. How you doing?
Yeah, what's happening?
What up, though?
What's happening? I didn't know. I looked down and I just see. I was like, this phone is on. I ain't heard a ring. You understand me?
I was calling in before my first comment. I just want to shout out everybody involved. This shit here hot. I like the show. You understand? It's ignorant in the motherfucker. I'm with it.
Thank you, Malik Salam. Hey, nigga, when in my interview, see, you know how when niggas think they your friend, they treat you like you off-brand. They can do all these other things that don't give a fuck about them, that wouldn't even be involved, but the bitch that's been down for you from day one. Hey, where's my interview? Where's my interview?
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna get the interview. You gotta stop that bullshit on there now. It's your face. Stop with it.
Please,
you know I love the shit out you. I love the shit out you. You know that. Shout out to Georgia Me.
Shout out to A Film, A Film Town, A Town Film, A Film Town.
A Film Town.
A Film Town. 3 Sons in the Daughter Productions. You understand what I'm saying? We got down. We doing some things, but this right here is hot, man. I just wanted to shout that out for real. Y'all doing your thing.
I appreciate that. Shout out to Malik Salam. Malik Salam is not only a producer, a director, a writer. He's also my favorite spoken word artist in the world. It's Martin Luther King, then it's Malik Salam.
What up, Gael?
And vice motherfucking verses, so stop that bullshit.
Thank you, Malik. I love you.
I love you too. All right.
Ingrid B says, bring that down. She says, bring that down a little bit. She says, I think if we made it our business to only promote what we love, things would change. We make bad behavior okay because we keep talking about it, post about it, etc. I agree. You got to acknowledge the bad so you know the good, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we allow bullshit to flourish.
We dwell in the bad.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, I live a positive life. I only know good niggas. So the fuck boys, I got to call them out so they can be better. Nobody calls the fuck boys out. I exalt all the great niggas. I got a whole poem about it. I don't let people say niggas ain't shit. Bitch, you ain't shit. You feel me? Because I know great, amazing black men. That's who you surround yourself with. That's what you come to know. And even if you were born into it, all the men in your family ain't shit. Bitch, you need to go to somewhere and find some good people. That's what you need to do. Quit blaming all niggas for the 7 niggas you know.
And that goes the same way for brothers. Stop blaming.
Y'all sensitive asses.
Well, keep in mind, you keep if you share DNA with the man, you'll be carrying that with you. So
what is it, bitch, Dr. Bitch? Tell them what it is. It's stuck in their spine.
It's stuck in your spinal cord. It's in your spinal. It's in your CNS
my back
fluid.
hurting right now.
All them niggas. Back of dicks pass.
Like, it's a crowd in here.
This is why my back's hurting. I just found out
Oh,
my
man.
back
Raheem?
hurt.
Is that Raheem? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's Naeem. That's his cousin.
That's his cousin. Shouldn't be fucking family hoe. I'm just saying.
Bust the playground on. Oh my God!
No wonder everybody at the club.
Oh, they caught me in
they
red
got
porn.
real. Some previous spaz.
That's why she say my neck, my back. The arm in the neck, the dick in the back. It's all there, all that. But
You.
I get it there. That's why everybody-
Gael said she can't really hear the phone. Next time, baby, we'll make sure that it's coming through
Loud.
the whole system. I'm sorry, that was Malik Salam just giving us props for the show and, you know, fucking with me. You know, we've been best friends and colleagues for damn near 20 years. And, you know, that's what I want to do. I want to introduce y'all to all these amazing poets and artisans that you might not know about. And if you do know about, you can spread it to your friends so we can expand the kingdom. You know about Cardi B, that's great, but you need to know about Dana Gilmore, Sonny Patterson, Emerald Green, Queen Sheba, Black Ice, Abyss Graham, Amir Suleiman, Tasha Jones, Seed. Who you pointing at?
Oh no, that was me. I was pointing at me when you said a bitch green.
Nigga, you dumb. You need to know about Moses West. You need to know about Red Riding Hood. You need to know about Red Storm. If you don't know about these people, Ainsley Burroughs.
John Good.
John Good. You need to know about all these people. You need to know about poetry and Shehan and NQ and Bree Blue. Scorpio ain't around no more, bitch. We miss you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't dead. She just quit the game. So, you know what I'm saying? Dick took her out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they're amazing artists that we want to make sure that you know.
It's the power line poets. And
No,
I'm just saying.
No. I mean,
poets out there.
collectives.
Yeah, it's a
We
lot
got
of
some
collectives.
collectives. You in Mobile, you need to know about Huggy Bear.
Yeah.
And there's a collective called Powerline Poets. And there's also Black on Black Rhyme,
Yeah.
which is in like 10 cities right now.
Yes.
And overseas.
And in Dubai.
Yes.
So,
it's
and you
a
need to know
lot
about
of
Deadly Pens. And you need to know about all the different the
Collectives.
Prismatic Dreams. Shout out
Home
to Max
base.
Parker.
Home base
Home
out
base
of Phoenix.
Poetry, that's a good spot. The Lounge in LA. There are many bases and foundations of our game. We want to make sure y'all
Cincinnati.
know about them. We want y'all to know about them. Signature Series in Dayton, Ohio. Ingrid B on the B side been doing this shit forever. Now she's doing it in Miami and Atlanta. So
Houston got a couple of spots as well. So
Nah.
Yeah, they do.
Till they got something that I know about. That's just he just went there. He
I just went
he
there.
had to go there. See, you ain't heard about it. That mean it ain't shit.
they got some fly shit. They got some
They
fly
got some
shit.
fly shit only because he's seen it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody heard about it. Houston,
But you got
get your
about
name
10
up.
minutes.
I'm just point
Houston,
man.
get your
I'm
name
just
up.
point man.
Dallas, masterpiece, bitch. I love you. You so awesome. You know,
What's
so
up, Masterpiece?
ain't she dope?
Yeah,
So
she is.
I just want all y'all out there in TV land, internet land, to spread the word. Let folk know about Georgia Me Perspective. If you want to know about anything in spoken word, you can hit me up on all my social media and my website, Georgia Me the Poet. Abyss, anything you want to say to the
Shout out to Day Say. This they last Thursday with Peace Bell and J Bell up
This
there.
their last Thursday?
Yup.
Damn, I'm supposed to been there last Thursday. Damn, God said, well, then it's over with. So,
But yo, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for all that y'all done. Y'all always been holding down the D. Y'all make sure August 5th, y'all follow me at Team Abyss on any social media or Cash App. I take anything. All donations will be applied to the grind, the hustle, all of this.
what's your Cash App?
At Team Abyss.
Okay.
$ Team Abyss. Holla at me at Team Abyss on any social media. Follow us August 5th, Patchy Cafe. It's gonna be something monumental. Believe it.
What you got going on?
Okay, of course you can catch me at Apache for the 5th Sunday, Adams Rib Sunday, and I'll also be in Augusta with the poets on the pole doing some shit. So just look me up. Look me up on all your social media. Or you can follow me in the words of Jen on Cash App, PayPal, and all them apps that take money. Rewap.
We're going to talk about Raffles Artist. Love you. I love you too.
Hey, gorgeous.
Thank you, Dana. I love you too, Ra. As you see, I will be at the Big Girl Nation at Cats Cafe next week. Also, the Black on Purpose TV Awards is honoring Abyss. My teacher, Mr. Gaucher, Jay White, Rodney Perry, myself, Miss Deb Anthony from Love and Hip Hop. So many people are going to be honored. That's Black Poetry Unity Awards next weekend. Y'all, please look it up. Dr. Angela Harris. Please, support. So that Friday,
The Black I Am Awards. Yes.
that Friday, what day it say Big Girl Nation is on? I can't see it. Ned, what day it say Big Girl Nation is on? Oh, the 11th. So that's the next week. So next Friday, I'm doing some erotic shit. Just check me out on Instagram, and I'll let you know where that is, and on my Facebook. This weekend, again, is 5th Sunday. This Saturday, please check me out as I'm a special guest for A Night Under the Stars with Algebra Blissett, Anthony David, Grits and Jelly Butter, hosted by Palmer Williams, all to raise money for the amazing cause that Kappa Alpha Psi, the Nukes, the Kings with the Canes, is throwing. Please come have a good time with us. Yeah. And on Sunday, 5th Sunday with Apache Cafe.
Yep.
We will be in the building having a great time. We're going to pray. Y'all ready? Put your hands to the sky. Bow your heads, whatever you need to do. Father God, we thank you again for allowing us another opportunity to come share our gifts, for this vehicle to be made for us to voice the opinions and problems of the world so that we can solve them, Father God. We know we are the solution to our own problems. We thank you for giving us the courage. We thank you for giving us the light. We thank you for giving us the ability to spread your word and the word, period. Father God, everyone within the sound of my voice, may you follow your dreams. May you get everything your heart desire. May everything around you be prosperous and beautiful. In all your children's names we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Repeat after me. I'm not going to let the devil in you.
The devil in you.
Stop the God in me.
Stop the God in me.
I love y'all. Have a blessed day.
And guess what? We back again. Hey, I shine, shine, I shine, shine. Forever, ever, 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 ever.
Forevermore. Somebody long time, I don't really want to spend it with you.
You know what?
I shine when you shine, and there's really no substitute. Forevermore. Somebody long time, I don't really want to spend it with you.
You know what?
I shine when you shine, and there's really no substitute. Forevermore.
Take a picture, I want you to remember when I profess my love. Press the button, I hope it's your recording. Every word I'm saying to you, I'm gonna do right now from this day on. I've already weighed out the pros and cons. You're just the woman I want. I want.
Somebody long time, I don't really want to spend it with you. I shine when you shine, and there's really no substitute. Forevermore. Somebody long time, I don't really want to spend it with you. I shine when you shine, and there's really no substitute. Forevermore.
Pick a tree to carve our names. Let the world know it's not a game. Last longer than a wedding ring. Generations tattoo with the love we bring. From the seeds we sow to the time it takes to grow. Long enough to show you I won't let go of you.
Without you, I'm incomplete. This love song without this beat. I'm saying that
reframe it. Take all the color off, try to repaint it. If you want picture perfect, well we ain't it, because we paint it. Our own portrait of me and you that can never be tainted. Because real love embodies all colors of the spectrum. Mix a few greens with your reds and your blues, create some new hues, then you rehang it, start over. Even though your friends gon' doubt you, and all them other niggas trying to scout you. It gets so tiring, but I'd be lying if I said that I'd be better off without you. And when I think of walking out, you smiling the way they make me feel like I'd be lost without you. Me and you are the only threats to us. Till death do us, I'm standing next to you.
Somebody long time, I don't really wanna speak.